All right, so let me turn this down real quick. All right, so look, I'm just getting up, man. I was out last night, and I went up to Philly last night, and I was out with a lady friend and just chilling. And so I ran into some cats, and we were just rapping about rap music, hip hop. I'm a big hip hop fan. Been a big hip hop fan. I used to rap, and I had some records, did some shows, stuff like that. Nothing mainstream underground stuff. I mean, if it was probably this era that we in now, and I was rapping, I probably would still be doing it. Probably would have did a whole. I mean, you had the internet, you got the media now. You got it's easy ways to get your music out there now. Back then, you had to go out and get it. You had to actually go and spend that time to travel different places and create your own opportunities and things of that nature. You had to go and get seen and get in front of people. Now you can pick up a phone, a camera, or whatever, and so it's different now. It's definitely different now, which is cool. I wish I did come up rapping in this era. However, we got into a conversation last night about battle rap. And we started off with hip hop, just what's going on with the community and how hip hop has progressed or digressed, for lack of better terms. But we got into a conversation about battle rap. And specifically, we were talking about, and I mean, this is months. What was the Cassidy battle? Was April or something like that, or May? So we got into that topic. Right now, I'm in Philly, and a lot of cats are saying, yeah, Cassidy won. They felt as far as this or that, but it was a bulk of the cats were saying, he lost, and he didn't have a chance against Goodz, and Goodz smashed him, and Goodz was this and Goodz was that, and I see a lot of this from the BRC on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of different bloggers, that's inside of the BRC that say Cassidy, Cassidy lost. Here's the thing with that, right? I can't say Cassidy. You can't say Cassidy lost, right? You just can't say Cassidy lost. Here's what I will say: Goodz outperformed Cass as far as the new battle rap consensus, or the new battle rap wave, I guess. The thing about the battle rap thing is this: battle rap, or battling, not even say battle rap, because that's what they calling this now, is battle rap, not battling. So Cass comes from the era of rappers battling, right? Battling was specifically who has more skill, who's more skilled with their words, who's more skilled, who's the more skilled lyricist, who has better wordplay, their cadences, who's overall better, right, at that particular talent, with their particular talent, who's the better rapper. You didn't have to get personal and so forth and so on and whatever. It was who had the better bars, right? You could take those same bars that you battled this cat with in Philly, and then go to New York and use them same bars and battle a cat in New York. Now, if that cat in Philly could beat that and had better bars than you, then he won that. But you can go to New York with them same bars and battle a cat in New York and beat him with them bars. So it was okay, well, who was the better lyricist? Cassidy won that hands down, right? And I'm going to tell you, I'm not even a huge Cassidy fan. I like Cass music. I think Cass is, A1 with the bars. I like Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's simplistic, but I like Cass. I like his flow. Cassidy, come on. You can't front on Cass, right? Cass is, he's definitely that dude in the rap, in the real hip hop community, not the BRC, but the real hip hop community. he is definitely one of them dudes, you know what I'm saying? And will always be one of them dudes. Like, I don't care if he's 50 or if he's 60. He's going to always be able to spit some bars, right? You know what I'm saying? And be hot with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, hip hop, people say, well, Cassidy, he's outdated and his style is outdated and he's outdated and all this. So that's bullshit. Because if you saying that, then what you saying is that hip hop is outdated then. Because that's the whole thing with hip hop. Hip hop, if you a hip hop head and you came up in hip hop, you will forever be young. Like, I don't care what it is. You're going to forever be young. You're going to be, forever be what's up. Now, you may not get into that new bullshit that's going on with hip hop today, right? But we're going to get into the BRC part of it too. But you might not get into that new shit. You might not be into that. But as far as being popping and being on the scene and being cool and all that, you always going, if you hip hop will always forever keep you young. Look at Jay. Look at Big Daddy fucking Kane, Rakim. You know what I'm saying? These brothers, you still see these brothers, they still rocking the brim and they still got the gear on and whatever. You're not looking at them like, yo, look at this old head you know what I mean? Nah, he's still popping. He's still in it. He's still getting respect from the whole community. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's hip hop. He represents that. He will never get old. I don't care. Look at Kool Herc and them. So you can never say Cassidy is old and he's washed and he's trash and all that. That's bull. That's like, that's the most ignorant thing I can say. That tells me when you say that, that tells me you ain't hip hop. Period. You know what I'm saying? That tells me, yo, you're not from this then. So if you're not from this and you saying that, then I can't respect your opinion, period. All right. So that's just that. So let's get on to the battle rap community because I want to address this. I was going to do this and then send this to a couple of the homeboys that I've been arguing with about this shit. But I said, I'm going to put this. I haven't made I don't even consider myself a blogger, but I haven't made one of these in a minute. So I said, let me put this on YouTube and whatever, right? So as far as the battle rap community is concerned, to me, what's happening with the battle rap community is the same exact thing that's happening in hip hop. It's becoming watered down, right? They trying to mainstream it. So what happens when you try to mainstream something, you have to market it. It takes away from the essence of it, right? Because now you have to do different ploys and things of that nature. You take away from the essence of it because the essence of it, you'll say, well, it's not that marketable, right? You can't cross it over. Because it's basic, right? So you say, okay, well, we need a different element to it to cross it over. So let's go with the gun bars, right? Or let's go with the personals and all of that. Now that's cool because that's always been part of the mainstream. I mean, that's always been part of the essence of hip hop, right? So you could do the gun bars, which to me is getting a little crazy, but okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But as far as battle rap is concerned now, what it is now, now we away from the essence, what it is now, you can never expect a true hip hop head to come into what you consider battle rap today and compete with what the BRC is looking for. Okay, so you got these you got these cats who are like a Goodz. We talk about Goodz because that's Cassidy's last battle, whatever. You could take a Goodz, right? And I like Goodz. Like you know what I mean? I like Goodz. But the thing about it is, Goodz could have never survived in the actual essence of battle rap, right? The essence of battle rapping. He could have never survived because he would have got chewed up with bars, right? You know what I mean? Just straight mashed with bars. Like I don't even think Goodz could even battle E. Ness from Philly. We just speaking about Philly. So I don't think he could have beat E. Ness from Philly. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he could have beat Gilly from Philly. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he could have beat Meek Mills from Philly. But Cass would have probably handled all of these guys in battle rapping. Period. You understand what I'm saying? So, but what's happening with the community in the BRC now is that it's become mainstreamed, right? Like just like the hip hop community has. I mean, hip hop music has, right? So now you got cats that can come up there and just cruise their way through a battle with with Goodz, with swag, or with joking. Listen, let me tell you right now, the battle rap right now is no longer battle rapping. Let's just be clear. Like, we have to understand that. So if you're talking about Cassidy and you dissing Cass saying Cass lost the battle, what you're saying is Cass is not into this battle rapping. He's a battle rapper, but he's not into this battle rap that y'all consider battle rapping. Because that's not battle rapping. That's battle rap. That's a total different thing. And it sounds contradictory, but it's not. Because let me tell you this. What you see today is not rapping. That's not rap. Basically, what you're doing now is, I would call it poetry with aggression, or spoken word with aggression. That's what it is. It's not battle rapping. Like, I can't take those battle raps that y'all spitting and put them on a beat. If I can't take what you spitting and then them same bars you spitting and then put it on a beat, then it's not, to me, rapping. It's not, because that's what rapping was. Rapping was, even if you was freestyling, battling, you could take them same bars and then put them on a beat. But you can't do that with what you see in today's battle rap for the most part. So to me, that's not rapping. That's something else. If you can't make music with what you spitting, then how is that rapping? That's not music. It's not musical at all. You can't tie it in with that. So to me, you could take Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart right now, if he took it serious, could murder everybody in the battle rap community. You know why? Because he could come up there and be so funny and just make jokes and tie it together like spoken word, right? Tied together like spoken word, and win the crowd over and had the crowd laughing and geeking and all of that, and easily win the battle. Easily. You know what I'm saying? You could take Jay Black, what's his name? Michael Blackston. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he actually took battle rap serious and came in there with the comedy and the jokes and the funny and all the other crazy shit, he would win, because everybody would laugh and be funny and da-da-da-da. I watched Charlie Clips do it, win a battle just off of jokes. You know what I'm saying? Just off of jokes. Not skill, but jokes. Not saying he doesn't have skills. He does. Don't get me wrong. But I seen him win battles just off of jokes. So that's what's going on with the battle rap community today. So, and this is what y'all embracing. And then the gun bar thing, like, okay, cool. Like, to me, the gun bar thing to me was like it should have been to me like a style. Like, that's his style. He's a gun bar. Now, everybody is bow, bow, click, bow. I can pull it out right now. I got a gun so long that I got to get near long to carry. Like, it's just always something. I got a gun so long, I got to pull it up on a school bus and hit him in his, that's all it is now. You know what I'm saying? I got a gun so big, I can't fit it in the crib. It's got its own zip code for where it lives. I got a gun so big, it can hit you and spin you around and knock out your third rib. You know what I mean? I got a gun so big, I can live in Iraq and hit you where you live. What the fuck? I got a gun so big. Man, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. What they need to do with battle rap, period, is to break it down to its essence. Okay, set rules, guidelines. First of all, you got to have at least, in each verse, you got to have at least, 16 actual bars in each verse. Each round. Or 20 actual bars in each round. That should be the number one criteria. You got to have at least 20 bars each round, right? Each round, 20 bars has to be broken down. You need to set different parameters like that so you can actually judge battle rap, right? That would be the number one that I would say. Okay, you got to spit that. Boom. In addition to that, you may maybe limit how many gun bars gun bar references. And then the third round, maybe that only be the personal round. You know what I mean? You had to have, so you got to show a skill set in one round. You got to show something else, whatever, in the second round. And in the third round, you could do personals. But you got to have it has to be organized like that in order to be able to judge these battles. Because doing it the way you're doing it now, going off of just a crowd reaction, then anybody could win a battle and not even be skilled. Like, Cassidy easily proved that Goodz cannot fuck with him bar for bar, lyrically, verbally, none of that. But Goodz clearly said in the show in the BRC community, nigga, you can't fuck with me because you can't do what I do. So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Trey, man. I holla at y'all, man. Love y'all. Stay real.